attention everyone. By the way, my name is Jill Abe from this HM3 and I'll be tackling about the labor law in the chapter 13. In the introduction, the tourism industry, with its labor-intensive nature, is prone to many labor issues. Hence, labor law plays a vital role in the efficient operation of the various businesses, enterprises related to tourism. This chapter deals with important provisions governing labor laws, as well as benefits, privileges, and policies affecting employees. In learning objectives, enumerate classification of employees, benefits, privileges, and policies affecting them. Identify some best practices in handling human resources in tourism establishments. Next is identify the procedure in handling sexual harassment in the workplace. The last, explain the rights of workers employed in tourism establishment. So, in the constitutional provisions on labor, we have the classification of employees. We have the employees of company that may be classified as follows: regular employees, casual employees, seasonal employees, project employees, probationary employees, employees for fixed term, overseas Filipino workers, special workers. We have the apprentices, learners, and handicapped. In the classification of employees, the regular are the employees that are daily going to their job, and we have the casual wherein they are called to work on that day. We have also the seasonal. The seasonal is the place the workers where takes place during season or peak season. We have the project employees wherein they work during when there are projects that be employed in that particular places. We have probationary. They are the people who are fresh or they're new to the work. We have also the employees are for fixed term during a season like election. We have also the overseas Filipino workers, our hero, and these are our new heroes. We have the special workers. The apprentices are just we call the seaman or the seamanship people. We have the learners also, and also the handicapped workers wherein the person with disability, for example, death. We have the benefits, privileges, policies affecting employees. Minimum wage by virtue of the Republic Act number 6727, Wage Rationalization Act. The determination of the minimum wage rates are now within the function of the regional tripartite and productivity board. And the collective bargaining agreements with the respect wages, hours of work, etc., and in turning to written contracts called collective bargaining arrangement or CBA, adjustment of aggressive, and etc. We have the Labor Management Council under the Article 255 of the Labor Code. It reserves the right of an individual, employee, or group of employees, unionized or non-unionized, to represent the grievances to their employer at any time, with or without collective bargaining. Exclusive bargaining representatives of the Department of Labor and the Employment promotes formation of labor management councils, LMC, and unorganized establishments. We have also the maternity Paternity leaves for the pregnant. Maternity leave benefits are covered under Republic Act number 8282 on May 1, 1997, also known as the Social Security Act of 1997. Under said law, a female member need not to be married who are paid at least 3 months contributions in a 12-month period immediately preceding the semester of her childbirth or miscarriage shall be paid daily and benefit equivalently. We have also our service charges. The service charges of the rule service charges applies to establishments collecting services charges such as hotels, restaurants, lodging, nightclubs, cocktail lounge, massage clinics, bars, casinos, gambling houses, and similar enterprises, including these entitles operating primarily as a private subsidiaries in the government union rights, strikes, and lockouts. A legitimate labor organization or LLO has the requisite personality to sue on behalf of its members of their individual money claims. 39. For the purpose of collective bargaining, the legitimate labor union must be certified as an exclusive bargaining agent who won in the certification election. We have the service charges for employment contracts, company rules and regulations, code of discipline, mission of orders, policy of manual on security, safety and accounting and auditing, day-to-day instruction, job description, standard operating procedures, and memoranda by given superiors to their subordinates. In the benefits, we have the death benefits and health benefits. We have the drug testing, retirement, uniform policies, SSS, PhilHealth, employees and compensation, Pag-ibig. In the inpatient hospital care, we have the room board, services and health care professionals, diagnostic, laboratory, and other medical examination services. We have use of surgical or medical equipment and facilities. We have the prescription of drugs and biologicals, subject to limitations stated in the Section 37 of Republic Act 7875 and the inpatient education packages. At patient care, we have the services of healthcare professionals, diagnostic, laboratory, and other medical examination. We have the services, professional preventive services, the prescription drugs, biologicals, subject to limitations described on Section 37 of Republic Act 7875, and emergency and transfer services. We have the termination of employment in laws of against discrimination. We have our 3 declaration of basic policy. The state shall be afford protection to labor and promote full employment to ensure the equal work opportunities regardless of sex, race, or creed, and regulate relations between workers and employers. Employment of women. It is policy of the state to protect the working women by providing safe and healthful working conditions, taking into their account material functions such as facilities and opportunities that will enhance their welfare and enable them to realize their full potential in the service of the nation. We have the sexual harassment that may daily has case under the Republic Act 7877, also known as the Sexual Harassment Act of 1995. Sexual harassment is committed by employer, employee, manager, supervisor, agent and employee manager, or any other person who are having authority, influence of moral ascendancy over another in the work of environment demands, requests or otherwise requires any sexual favor from others regardless of whether the demand, request for recruitment, for submission of accepted or not. So this may happen to the women in the establishment. They were requested to have sex with their managers or their employees to have the potential to be as a head of that department. In the base labor code practices in tourism establishment, this topic has been added to enable the readers appreciate the best labor practices of selected tourism establishment, from lodging industry, travel agency, tour and operations, transportation companies, food services industry, and tourist sites. It being noted that 90% of the selected respondents agree that it's imperative to have a proactive and supportive human resources department which will be instrumental in the enhancing of welfare and of the employees and helping the company towards its have the case of the hotel mafia. Mr. Jimmy Hazen, an HR director of Deluxe Hotel Manila in who investigating an allied inside job on the series of the thefts. So here's the story. You may can read this. And that's all. Thank you.